Welcome to the Daye and Friends podcast.
Yo, I want to welcome you to the Daye and Friends podcast featuring Nell and Cousin Ash, episode 321. I am here. I am back. Cousin Nell and Cousin Ash, they are out today. Round of applause for them. I know y'all want to like, how the fuck is this nigga gonna do a podcast? But I've been doing this for 9 years, so it's nothing for me to, put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game. We're going to be here for a good time, not a long time. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that wear the uniform in the future. Shout out to those that hang out at the vid all day. Shout out to United States of Baltimore, Zone 18. And all of our pretty bartenders. I know a lot of people get microphones and cameras and all that shit and feel like they really could pod. But it really take 10,000 hours to be able to still put together the production and do that shit solo. So again, this ain't gonna be like the normal part with the banter, but I'm gonna still give you my takes. I'm gonna still give you my quick hits, still give you these jokes. But we're gonna make it quick. I just didn't want to skip an episode, leave you out there with nothing. I do got a pot opener, man. Let me play my shit.
Seeing first day of school fits, they're going designer crazy, okay? And I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I was growing up, nigga, you wouldn't dare fathom putting no fits on your body. I know reps and all that shit's normalized, right? So that's why kids right now is popping out the first day of school with the no yard bags on. They got the Fuchsi's and all that. They popping out proud. Never seen $500 in 20s, but you got on Goyard. When me growing up, you couldn't even wear the lesser name brand shit. Nigga, do you know the repercussions if you wore USPA? Do you know the trauma that came behind two niggas on a horse? Do you understand what bullying was at an all-time high at that time? If you wore some fake shit back when I was in school, you wouldn't even try no fake designer back in the day. Bitch, they would hang you. Niggas was trying fake Jordans. You would try to get a little risky and go fake Jordan on the body. You want to know what would happen? You walk through the door at 8 o'clock. By 8:03, it's 72 niggas on your shoes. As soon as you walk through the door, yo, what stars right there? Let that paint be off a little bit. Let the aglet on the fucking tip of the lace be off just a little bit, my nigga. And they're gonna sound an alarm. They're gonna make an announcement. So let the whole school know you got some fake shit on. Negroes are going to dispense from the horizons. Teachers, security guards, lunch ladies will all join together to flame your stupid ass, okay? Never.
Now let's start the show. Step back.
Happy Saturday!
To the top of the globe. The pimps and the hoes. The folks and the stones. Whoever you ride for, we back for some more. Get back to the show. You know.
Find your dreams come true. And I wonder if you know.
Summer coming to a close. These kids are going back to school. Hoodie season is coming.
And I wonder if you know.
Welcome to the Daye and Friends podcast featuring Nell and Cousin Ash 321.
And I wonder if you know what it
Welcome to the Daye and Friends podcast.
Find your dreams. And I wonder.
I've been waiting on this my whole life.
And I wonder.
These dreams be waking me up at night.
And I wonder.
You say I think I'm never wrong.
And I wonder.
You know what? Maybe you're right.
Welcome to the Daye and Friends podcast.
I know you I know you're thinking that it must be armor off flow, cause it never get rusty. I ain't gotta say it, man, dog, trust me. Bust somebody head, GLC, where was we? Still rock the Prada for that rock starter. Niggas had the Georgetown, the magic way harder. Thinking back to the projects and the way they tore them all up. Like when I do a project and come back and tear them all up.
Coming from the south side of the bras, the cars, the half moons, the stars. I'm like Jeff Fort, the way I get behind bars. Burn CDs with no regards for the stars. Come to the grid with conflict dollars and the R's. Back in 94, they call me Shot-Town's Nas. Now them niggas know I'm one of Shot-Town's gods. We eatin' Joe, you still talking no carbs. A conscious nigga with Mac like Steve Jobs.
Last one.
Take a sip of this, drink that.
07 was a good year. I played y'all everything from 07.
Don't it feel good, baby? Take a sip of this, drink that.
Last one.
Put you on my hood, baby. Take a sip of this, drink that. Hey girl, how you doing? Can I get a minute of your time to spit a line or two? Say girl, I know you ain't feeling me. I promise that you take a sip of this, you gon' be right here hearing me. You're giving me reason to come back to the club, and I'm feeling like you feeling like showing me love, and I'm here to get your rhythm right. Girl, go and gather your crew, 'cause me and my niggas make it do what it do. And I see it in your eyes, baby. And know I took you by surprise, baby. Oh yeah, this what you do. Go and gather your crew, 'cause me and my niggas make it do what it do. Now, baby girl, I ain't tryna get you drunk, I'm just tryna get you tipsy, you know. And I know that you wouldn't do what you do unless you get tipsy, you know. In order for me to get you home in the back of my room, I need you tipsy, you know. And I know that you wouldn't be the freak that you are unless you tipsy, you know.
Welcome. Again, episode 321. Round of applause to yourselves. We are bike. All right, first up on the docket is flock cameras. Flock cameras have been a big thing going on lately. If you look at them, they are these little black boxes with a solar panel connected to them. You see them on highways, and you see them in rural streets and neighborhoods. And what they do is they are actively taking pictures of tag numbers, and it's just logging it in the data. And when you get enough of these within a vicinity or just on a long stretch or something, the authorities are able to reconstruct where you were. On top of that, they are now using Bluetooth signals with your devices and pairing that with your tag. So it's no denying, that wasn't me in the car. Well, every cellular device, every electronic, everything that produces a signal has its own social security number. So for phones, they call IMEIs or IMSIs, even down to when we used to use physical SIM cards. Every physical SIM card has a social security number associated with it, an IMEI and an IMSI. So the same way with the Bluetooth data. So they're now using this. But the crazy part is, like, this is data mining at its finest. It is, you can now use in the military what we call a pattern of life for people. How this information will be used outside of law enforcement, I don't know. If you're asking me, do I believe that it resides still in law enforcement? I don't. You can look at, it's good ways you can use it. Well, as far as traffic patterns, if you learn traffic patterns, you can make certain lights longer, going certain ways. But if you're sitting here telling me that you're not selling this data to stores and companies, that way they can better improve traffic flow, sales at certain times. It's all kind of ways that if somebody was to purchase this data, you can do a lot of shit with it. On the other hand, you know, you got OGs like myself and then even other elder statesmen that don't understand the wave of this and make the police do their job. Well, we live in a world where technology is everything, and that is now called evolution. So a part of this evolution, they are now instituting speed cameras. You know, you still see your random police with the radar gun, but they have drones that fly around highways and take actual speed readings, and it identifies the vehicle to the police. The police pull you over. They now have those speed cameras. They have the red light cameras. They in some cities have automated robo like little robotics taxi things like those the Uber Eats that drive on the sidewalk, but they check cars in the tags to see if they paid to park in specific areas. So I just think that is just the way in which we moving. But again, the data that is created is so enormous, and I just do not think it resides with the police. But last night, Thursday night, Brother Joe Thomas versus Donell Jones, Grown and Sexy. The verses went down. Started on time, a little bit late, like 9:05, but that's okay. I went on record last week by saying that Joe was gonna mop the floor with Brother Donell Jones, and he did just that. I think that my girl Esther Dean, what was that, Esther Dean? I think that was Esther Dean that introduced both artists. Artists came out, Donell Jones opened it up, and then Joe cleaned him up. Now, Donell Jones saved a few of his nuclear missiles for the later rounds, but he waited too late because Joe bought out 50 Cent and G Unit. So they did 2 back-to-back records. And Joe also forced him to do his big pun record. He was like, I'm gonna force you. I know Donell was waiting on it, but he forced him to do it. The vocal clinic Joe Thomas put on is unmatched and unheard of. I don't know why Donell Jones took this match. I don't know why he came to play. Donell Jones should have went against Carl Thomas. Somebody else in that caliber, because Joe Thomas is a vocal beast. This is one of those versus battles. I think this was for the grown folks. This was 35 and up, 30 and up. Started on time. It ended on time. Everybody got a chance to watch the show, enjoy the show, end it, go to sleep, get to work on time. What I do like about it wasn't a big melee on stage. They did their song. They went to their corner. Now, they didn't have that Pretty Ricky B2K or that Tyrese versus Tank like that. That is this war. But Joe, you know, he let him know like, hey, I'm him. And 20 records went pretty fast. It was an hour and a half, and they finished up. And that was it. This was one of the better verses. I think outside of like there not being any antics, and they really wasn't doing a lot of talking. It was, you know, every now and then it's like, oh, I like that song, or that was one of my favorite slaps. It really wasn't a lot of talking. Joe sung his shit, finished, left the stage, went, you know, wiped this shit off. My boy was sweating. Them boys in 3-piece suits and shit. And then he came back out. And I like that. I mean, not every versus needs to be grown up. You need somebody. We want some shit now. But rappers take note, man. Rappers take note. And this was one of the ones, especially for R&B. And R&B really needed this. So, the Super Bowl. I think it's Super Bowl 61. So if I'm wrong, don't worry about it. Super Bowl falls on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2027. So, fellas, ladies, What's the plan? Is it flowers and wings? Is it just a date night? Late night date night? How? Ladies, answer this. The Super Bowl falls on Valentine's Day. Are you willing to concede Valentine's Day this for 2027 in order to make your man happy? Are you willing to just eat wings and buffalo chicken dip and glizzies and just enjoy the vibe of football? Or are you really going to force your man to take you out? And of course, he's going to try to get you out early and then get you in early in order for him to watch the football game. And to some of you ladies who watch football but still want to be wined and dined, are you willing to take the next day after or the day before? Because we both know that the day after and the day before are side chick Valentine's days. So tap in. Let me know your thoughts. This ain't nothing but God. Valentine's Day falls on Super Bowl Sunday 2027. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see what go on in the Instagram and in the Twitter world and on Facebook. So I just want to know. What else do I got in here? I was gonna ask Nell this, and I still might ask him next week. But the question was, who was the last person you had to explain yourself to about the podcast? Shit, it's too many people for me. I'm always having to explain that how I act on the pod is not how I act in real life, and it's vice versa. And truth be told, right, like I wake that shit up. I say, wild takes, and Nell is very reserved. But when we're outside, it's total opposite. I'm the quiet one, and Nell is the more vibrant personality. But I find myself explaining that a lot because I'm a homebody. I hate the heat. And if I do come outside, my time to come outside is until the wintertime. So I got my coats and my hoodies. I like to be outside in the wintertime. Everybody else like to be outside with the shorts, the flip-flops, and that ain't my thing. So I find myself having to explain that a lot of the time. Let me see. Something that came about on the internet this week is we talked about the USS Abraham Lincoln last week with sailors and the families going to the news outlets and going viral on social media platforms by claiming sailors are trying to unalive themselves and the living conditions are atrocious, as well as they've been out to sea 250, 60, 70 plus days without going to port. That is unheard of. That is a record. I called my guy last week and he chimed in like that is that's almost, again, that's never been heard of. Well, it has come to my attention that Big T is now asking every sailor or Marine or whoever else is on that boat before they get to step foot off that boat that they have to sign an NDA. And for those that don't know what an NDA is it is a non-disclosure agreement. So you are bound to not talk about specific things that are outlined in that, and some of that shit will be the length of deployment, the term, the conditions in which that ship was in, and a few other things. So you won't see people going to CNN or Fox or any other news outlets being able to openly and freely speak on the harsh conditions and what it was really like to be on that ship. And if they do, they will be subject to what the military's version of the law is, which is called the Uniform Code of Military Justice, if they're still in. And then if you're outside of that, you can be sued and they can still pursue legal action against them. Real quick, what else I got? I think that's really it, man. Football is back. I really, this is a real quick podcast. Like, it'd probably be like 15, 20 minutes, but I just didn't want a week to go by and I'm able-bodied and I'm not able to give you something. So I want to say that is it with all the quick hits. There is some good new music that just dropped. The Game dropped documentary 3 at midnight last night. I went back and replayed some Joe today. I went back and replayed some Donell Jones. Donell Jones put out a lot of albums past Guilty Suspicion, which I call the Chronic of R&B. My man Lucky Daye put out an album. Eric Bellinger put out a self-titled album. And I've had about 2 listens. I mean, this might be early bias, but this album is amazing. It is no skips, and it gives me that feeling like when I listened to rkellytp2.com in 2001. When I could all the way through, no skips. And maybe I'm biased because I'm a big Eric Bellinger fan, but I'm also a music snob and R&B critic. And that album, which was produced by Rodney Jerkins, who is behind, that's Dark Child, who put Brandy on. But it is an amazing album. We got Gorgeous Goddess put out an album. And then we had a few other singles. Also, if you're not streaming that Nipsey Hussle Prolific album, you need to go listen to it. This is his posthumous album, but it's very well put together. 500 Horses is one of the standout tracks, as well as the song with Cardi B that was actually recorded before. It was recorded during the Victory Lap sessions, but the way the record sounded, Nip was like they say Nip was like this wasn't for that album, and they put it out now. So that album, that song is pretty old. The song is called "I Just Want to Know" featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Cardi B. So yeah, that's all the good music. New music. I'm gonna hit you with a closing thought. My closing thought is this: you cannot see your reflection in boiling water. Similarly, you cannot see the truth in a state of anger. When the water calms, the clarity comes. This was a quick one. Again, shout out to Cousin Ash and shout out to Nell. Let me know if y'all like the shorter pods. If you like the shorter pods, maybe I might do more of those when news stories hit in between the week, in between our actual episodes with the whole crew. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe. We need the hypes and the likes. It costs you nothing. It goes a long way. I'm going to end this with some Tula Wolf and 2 Nines. The song is called Running.
Happy Saturday.
Watch me, watch me. Running, I'm running around. Watch me go so far, so fast. Yeah, I know, hey, I know. Watch me float, yeah, I'm
Welcome
going
to
down.
the Daye and Friends podcast.
Watch me do this. Time is near. Stand right here, right here, right here, right here, right. Running. I'm running, running, running. Watch me, watch me. I'm running around. Roots on my feet. I don't need you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Passion burns deep, heavy dreams in my sleep. Too close to stop, got a chip on my shoulder. Can't stop, no, won't stop, no. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Again, you could be anywhere in the world, but you choose to here with us. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Start your week on positivity, end it on positivity. Sorry before the short podcast, but I had to give you something. If you like it, let me know, and I'll give you more short episodes during the week. This is what I do. I do it for y'all. On that note, we gone.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.